the system is not one that elite wide receivers want to play in. You had Odell wanted out of it. Stephon Diggs wanted out of Minnesota, same system. Is it more realistic to potentially try to trade for a guy that is going to come in? And I'm thinking of Calvin Ridley. It's a guy who needed a break, mental health, wanted to step away and get things right this season after a couple of games. Is that somebody that, you think the Browns should be interested in trying to trade with the Falcons for? Because he probably needs a change of scenery is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, Ridley's a guy I would definitely be interested in. I thought he was very good at Atlanta. People could say what they want about the break he took. I think, I'm always a believer that mental health stuff and the leave he took there was as important as, if you sprain a knee and you're out 4 to 6 weeks, it's a very similar thing. It's just, you got to have some respect for a guy who's willing to prioritize his mental health in that situation. But from a football player perspective, Ridley can perform. I mean, he's a very good receiver when he's out there. Key target for Matt Ryan. I know that Atlanta is going to have to rebuild a little bit with Matt Ryan kind of being in the final years. They'll kind of have to rebuild that offense around what they have skill-wise with Kyle Pitts, who had a very good season as the number 4 pick in the draft. But maybe that's an option you do explore. I mean, just like quarterback, you gotta really explore all these avenues and see what works best for you from a value perspective and who kind of fits in with the team. And I think when it comes to the system, I do feel like Kevin Stefanski has kind of got to be more willing to be open to playing more receivers, especially with, the way the teams like the Rams and the Bengals have performed when they've relied on multiple receivers and leaning on those perimeter players to make plays. I think that's something he's got to be open to adjusting going into the season.